Okay, so Remen wants you to know that they've got their guidelines in for the FHA 203H. That's when if you're in a disaster area, you can go ahead and get another loan and get your stuff fixed up. You know, Drew Brentz, who runs Pre-App 1003, which is a great mobile solution for any loan officer. You should check it out.
Right.
But he's been doing these down in Houston, and he says they're a total cakewalk.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring it's going to be more like a 203K, or, you know, they're going to hand out a little money here.
Just a big hassle. But...
Right, not the case. So if you're in a disaster area, or if you're like us, we are in Northern California, right outside of Napa, where it's hotter than McDonald's sriracha sauce and everything is burning down. We're gonna have some 203Hs out here.
Definitely.
We are. So anyways, check it out with Remen. All you have to do is click this banner right over there. If it's on Facebook, it's right up above. Okay, so let's just get this out of the way. You know that we're not the biggest fans of the CFPB or Richard Cordray, okay? Now, they've done some good things, but overall, you kind of get the gist. And you also know that Richard Cordray is going to run for the governor of Ohio.
Right.
Now, we believe he's been doing favors for his friends. Those being lawyers who benefited from his arbitration ruling and new alternative lending platforms that benefit from Cordray's payday loan ruling. Now, we think both of those are very, very sneaky moves. Riddle sneaky there. Riddle sneaky.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
And it's worthy of a hard second look from groups like the DOJ. Now, if you use your post for personal gain once you leave the post, and in doing so harm those that you have been given the task to protect, those being consumers in this case, then that's bad. Yet this one, Frank, I don't really think it's that bad. Let them know what we're talking about.
Okay, Cordroy's now being accused of the Hatch Act violations.
Right.
We know about this, right? That being that he's using his post while in office to run for another post. Okay, now that's bad.
Little
we know
sneaky.
that, but here's what
Little sneaky.
happened. A gal named Debbie sent him an email that said, if it's true you're running, then count me in anyway. Also, send me your personal email when it's convenient. And apparently, he did?
Yeah.
And that would be a violation.
All right. Okay. That's it. So now, in this one specific area, and I mean this one area alone, how is this newsworthy? I mean, if he didn't elicit the email, if he didn't ask for people to send him emails, if he didn't campaign for Debbie to email him, Debbie emailed him based on an article that Richard Cordray wasn't even a part of.
Right.
It was an article that was about him running, other people talking about it. He didn't have anything to do with it. So with that said, again, in this one case, what should he have done? You get an email, Frank. Hey, Frank, you know, how you doing? You hear you're running for this? You know you're not supposed to be on the server. You're like, all right, I'll get off the server. I mean, what should he have done? Exactly what he did is what I'm saying. He moved the conversation off a government server.
Right. Well, the point is this. If we're going to nitpick like this, how in the heck do we expect to get any good candidates at any level? Now, I'm not saying Cordroy's a good candidate at all, but if this is what candidates have to go through, I think great qualified candidates at any level might just say, I'll pass. There's just too much BS over here.
Right? I mean, it's just, I don't know. In that one case, again, you know, people are going to say, no, we're pro Cordray. No, but this is just a bunch of crap. We don't want him to win for whatever that's worth, but this, not for this reason. So the Mortgage Bankers Association, they applauded HR 3823.
Okay.
That's the Disaster Tax Relief and Airport and Airway Extension Act of 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't even make sense. What? What is it?
Yeah, that's what I said, Frank. Okay, let me explain.
Okay.
For all of you out there that say this doesn't make any sense at all, let's take a little class in government right now.
Okay.
Now, here's how it goes. A bill can start as one thing, and then it can just change into a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's take a look at HR 3823. Here's what it does. Number one, it allows for emergency tax relief for victims of Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria.
Okay, that's good. I get it. That's, you know, that's kind of floody. And what's number two?
Okay. Number two, it reauthorizes the Federal Aviation Administration and several aviation programs through March 31st, 2018.
Okay, so floods and then airplane flying programs, kind of odd bedfellows here. Keep going.
All right, number three. It reauthorizes teaching health centers and graduate medical education programs through March 31st, 2018.
So the NBA applauded this. It's hurricane victims.
Yeah.
All right, get that. Plane flying programs, teaching health care.
Yeah.
Dude, again, here we are. I mean, this isn't making a lot of sense to
Yeah,
me. I mean, what about the flood insurance thing?
Number 4,
Oh.
it requires that federally backed mortgages must have flood insurance if they are in flood hazard areas, and it reinforces that private flood insurance counts as valid flood insurance as long as that policy is state approved.
Well, then there you have it. And there you have it. The NBA applauds the House saying use private flood insurance if it's state approved. And while you're at it, take a health class, learn how to fly a plane. And if you've been flooded, you get a tax break.
Yes.
Nice, I like it.
That, my friends, is your government working as a well-oiled machine, or a duck hunter in a blind, or a ripe and juicy cantaloupe.
That makes no sense either.
Exactly.
Anyway, there you go. You guys have a fantastic day. Do us a favor, leave us your comments down below. Forward this video, share it with people. Why not? Spread the love. Subscribe for free if you're watching us on the website. Big orange button up there in the right-hand corner. Or on Facebook, there's a link up above.
And for everybody who's in Napa County, Yolo County, Sonoma County, Sonora County,
We feel for you, man.
Solano County,
Hope
even
you're
where
okay.
we are, just be safe, man.
Hope you're okay.
Floods on the east, fire in the west.
Wow.
Not good.
See ya.
Bye.